move to amend the resolution. Section 2-5, after all persons appointed to serve on city board or commission, and Duncanville Economic Development Corporation. Not a board commission, it's a corporation. I'd like to insert that.
It is a city board ordinance, which we could put it into.
But in the past, it's been ruled by the city attorney that it's not, and that members could receive things because they weren't appointed. So I'd just like to make it clear.
I don't like clarifying it, but my opinion is.
I'm confused by this being added. You're just trying to clarify that that's one of the boards, the city boards?
In the past, city attorneys have said that it is not a city, not to be considered a city board. And we can disagree and agree on that, but I personally don't feel I like to add all the details on the expression. And that the board members are city officials.
You're adding that the board members are city officials?
I'm adding the Duncanville Economic Development Corporation in that definition.
To be considered a board, which you're not saying
The city attorney said it's not a board.
Officers.
Mayor,
Yes, second.
I have a serious problem with all this.
Okay, what's your concern?
First of all, it says the city council has investigated and determined that it is advantageous and beneficial to the city of Duncanville, Texas, and citizens to designate this. When in the hell did we investigate this thing? I've been on this council all the time, and I ain't investigated nothing. I ain't missed any meetings.
Just a moment. This is a resolution that has been drawn up for our consideration. It was put on your agenda and you were given it several days ago, and that is the time where you should have been investigating.
Who investigated it? My question.
Well, apparently not you, but I have. I mean.
Where was
that's-
I at?
That's why we're given the resolution, and that's why we're
Somebody's
given an
trying to
agenda
pull the
package.
wool over somebody's eyes. I've been on this council for a long time.
Point of order.
Well, let me say what I want to say.
Point of
Mayor,
order.
Mayor, may I have my speech?
I don't think she's referring to you, I think she's referring to the audience.
She wants me to shut up, but I'm not gonna shut up.
Let me
You
hear
want to throw
what
me
her
out,
point
throw
of
me
order
out.
is.
But I'm
Let me
gonna
hear
say what I'm
point-
gonna say.
Let me hear what the point of order is. Johnny?
Well, it was making an accusation that was
Well,
about the council, our code of conduct, we have of our rules.
okay. Mayor, who proposed this? Who wrote these changes? Who authorized it to be written this way? Why were all the council members not informed of this beforehand? And why change something that is not broken? This hasn't been broken.
Okay, let me try.
Why has there not been a comparison side by side? I don't know what they're trying to change here. I don't trust what's going on. And the public don't trust what's been going on here. We're trying to change something that don't need to be changed.
You asked a lot of questions and I can't remember
Well-
the order or anything.
I just want to address one. I got on a phone call to find out what it was about. I called the city manager and I called.
Who wrote it? Who changed it? Who proposed it?
There was no changes. This is new.
There are changes.
I think it it was proposed at the last meeting, and I'm not correct. They needed to do, set out a definition of city officers because there was, some said it was this, some said it was that, and is that correct? Didn't we talk about this last meeting?
Well,
You said we're gonna change all these things? No, we didn't.
based on Don's remarks and the way I feel about it, I don't know if I'm prepared to vote on this tonight. How does it work if I'm not prepared to vote on it? Do I make a motion, or how does that work?
Make a motion
Motion's
to pull
already
it.
been made and seconded.
You can amend the motion. No, you can ask her if she wanted to amend it, I can amend it, and then she can.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
because you made a motion to accept, what did your motion was to make that particular change, right? What I'm saying is, I don't think I wanna vote on this at all.
Let's go back and just give a little, at the last meeting, there was some discussion as to who were city officers. And there were a couple of different ways that in the past it had been acted on. And in reading the open meetings law, I felt that we had been, we had not designated officers for the purposes of open meetings law. And I went to Julie, and even during that meeting, there was a discussion as to, and I don't think she was actually in the meeting at that time, Mr. Hoover, I believe, to determine if our attorney was considered a city officer, and what the law said about it, and how to go about making them city officers and designating that. And she researched it, and she was, I've been feeling that this was her answer, her suggestion to us on how to decide who city, to make it clear who city officers were at the points of law. She wrote it, and I was the one that asked her to do this. It was put on the agenda. There's no open meetings violation. Anybody here can put anything on the agenda. You are given the information. This went out in an email, I believe, last Friday.
I got it yesterday. I'm sorry I don't have email, but I should be notified. I'm a member of this council.
Okay. You received a phone call, I believe, saying that the emails went out and your information was the city hall to pick up.
I was called about, when did you call me, the secretary? When?
Monday afternoon, whenever we put the packets together. I called you and said that the packets were put together Monday afternoon. I think it was, when did you pick it up? Monday or Wednesday?
You called me yesterday and told me
Wednesday,
thank you, Red.
Was that yesterday?
Yesterday. And I came and picked it up about 2 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah, I know you came and picked it up yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. Right after you called me, left me a message on my phone. I still got it on my phone.
I did respond.
I need some additional time to listen to you. I'll need some additional time to look at this as well.
I need parliamentary procedures from our attorney, please.